Hi, my name is Heidi Hallett, and I'm a veterinarian, small animal veterinarian in Economowoc, and I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories. It's called King of the Birds. So here we go. A long, long time ago, some old, but not necessarily wise, birds decided that they should have a king. However, they could not settle on how or whom to choose, so messengers were sent out to announce a grand gathering. Big birds, small birds, north birds, south birds, up and down birds, day and night birds. Here and there birds from everywhere, birds were summoned. Eventually, all the birds were gathered together. The oldest and possibly wisest of the old birds called the conference to order and announced their problem. How do we choose a king? There was a quietness of deliberation, consideration, and thought. Then came the answers. It should be the biggest bird, said one. The smallest bird, said another. The fastest bird, said a third. The fastest runner. The longest, neck, legs, tail, the biggest, beak, egg, feet. The most colorful, the most tuneful. The best nest builder, said the weaver bird. The most abundant, said the sparrows. The bird with the most spots, said a guinea fowl. The bird that looks most like a branch, said what looks like a branch. Me, 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 said a zebra finch. Before long, there were as many answers as there were birds, and so the birds still had their problem, only now it was bigger, noisier, and more bad-tempered than before. Finally, after much disgruntled compromising, it was agreed. The bird that could fly the highest would be king, and because not enough birds could agree on any other plan, the competition began. Altogether, the birds took to the sky. They flapped, bounded, leaped, and lumbered into the air like a rising roof of wings. The struggling, broad-bellied birds, the fluttering finches and sparrows, the lazy flap of the gulls, and the slim-winged sea-crossers, the busy wings of auks, and the invisible beats of hummingbirds all rose higher and higher, a column of birds circling up to the sky. But above them all came the lonely eagle's patient flap among the wisps of cloud. The eagle must be king, said a smaller bird to another, and so a murmur spread slowly through the crowds. But just when the eagle could fly no higher, a wren creeped out of its hiding place among the feathers of the eagle's back, and beating its little wings furiously, it rose into the cold, thin air, higher than the eagle, higher than all the other birds. And so it was decided. The wren and the eagle almost fell back to the ground, where the wren hid hastily in the tangle of a hedge, safe from the eagle's angry eye. So the wren became king of the birds, for, as the oldest and definitely wisest birds agreed, having the highest flyer for a king was one thing, having the cleverest was even better. And that's the end. And now one more thing before I go. I'd like you to meet my dog. His name is Berkey. He's right down here, so he's going to say hi. Here you go. Hi, Berkey. All right. He doesn't know where the camera is. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.